Yeah, we made it again. We made it again. We made it again to another vlog, another video, another vlog, another video. For those who are new, my name is Kudzimaziro. I'm back again on another video on this YouTube channel, EK Maziro YouTube channel. So I'm the creator, the developer of this channel by the name EK Maziro YouTube channel. So right now on this video, I want to speak about something very, very important. I want to address a very critical issue uh, about life in Harare, or the cost of living, in Harare. So I know that there are a lot of Zimbabweans who are outside the country, maybe in USA, in UK, in New Zealand, in Australia, in Canada, maybe Denmark, Sweden, maybe Croatia, maybe Spain, uh, maybe Luxembourg, or even Russia, or even South Africa, or Mauritius, anywhere you are outside of Zimbabwe, and you want to know uh, the lifestyle in Harare, or the life that people are living in Harare, or you want to know the cost of living within the city of Harare, or within the town of Harare. So I'm here now to help you on that matter, to help you on this wise about the life in Harare, or the cost of living in Harare. For the few months that I've been exposed to this Zimbabwean life right now, after I came back from South Africa. So to begin with, I'll start with the food items or food stuffs. Mm. But I think the best I can say is that uh, when you're planning to relocate to this country, Republic of Zimbabwe, from wherever you are, US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Mauritius, Denmark, Sweden, Spain, Russia, and whatever country you are as a Zimbabwean and you want to come back home to your country, the first thing you have to master, or you have to know and understand, is for you to have a lot of money, for you to support your life in this Zimbabwean economy or Zimbabwean society. You must come back with a lot of money to buy foodstuffs. If you don't have a house, then obviously you have to settle for rent. So you have to have a lot of money, because this economy, uh, despite some contrary reports about growing and developing at a fast rate, what, but this economy is still a long way to go in terms of progress, in terms of productivity, in terms of economic production. You see, so economically speaking, this economy has to go a long way. It's still very, very far in terms of growth and development as a nation, as a country. So you have to know and understand that from wherever you are and you're planning to come back home to Zimbabwe, you must bring a lot of money. You must bring a lot of money to support yourself, whether you want to rent, that is accommodation, you want to buy food. Because looking at the price tags, price levels of these items in these big standard supermarkets like Pick and Pay, TM, OK, Choppies, yeah, you need a lot of money. Worse, even if you've got a family, you've got children, it's way off. You have to bring a big chunk of money to support your life in this country, Republic of Zimbabwe. So, uh, touching on transportation, maybe you don't have a car, your own personal car or family car, and you have to settle for this combi, like what they say in this country, combi system. Again, I think in terms of transport, I think it's affordable. Let's say you stay in Harare, maybe Chitongweza, Warren Park, Kambozoma, Mabuku, Tafara, and Meborain, yeah, all these nearby residential areas. I think the transport fare is very affordable for an ordinary Zimbabwean who doesn't own or possess a car, as an individual or maybe as a family. So I can say, in terms of transportation, the fee is very affordable, to say the least. It's very, very affordable. Because what I've known so far in my 5 months of staying in this country or living in this country, uh, there was a day when I was going to Glenview, then I paid dollar when I was going to Glenview. one of the nearby residential area in this city of Harare, I paid dollar. So, and again, even combining with the other stories that I'm hearing about transportation, I think just dollar two, then dollar from. So I think it's affordable. So that one I know it's not a really big deal, it's not a really big issue as far as transportation is concerned. But transportation, they say that is the movement of people and goods from point A to point B, the movement of people and goods from one place to the other. So I think transportation is very affordable, and I think this affordability is because of maybe the small uh, growth rates which have been recorded in this Zimbabwe economy under this current president and his government. I think it's because of that. This affordability is because of the current president and his government. Whatever they've done for the past few years where they've been in power, I think yeah, it's because of that. Then touching on medical health facilities or medical health services, that one, you must have money. That one. When I go to a private clinic or private hospital, or maybe you wanna go to these public hospitals, public clinics, whichever way, you have to be prepared to fork out big money because current research or current study is saying that the Zimbabwean medical health sector is not well equipped to deal with whatever problem that may come their way. The Zimbabwean medical health sector or medical health services sector is not well prepared or well equipped to deal with whatever problem that may come their way. So if you wanna hospitalize yourself or go for medical checks, medical examinations at a clinic, at a hospital in this country, in whatever city of this country, Bulawayo, Harare, Mutare, Pindura, Guruwe, Mburwi, Mazowe, Shurugwi, or Zvishavane, Mberengwa, Gutu, Masvingo, Kadoma, Kwekwe, whatever city or town that you want to go for hospitalization or for medical checks or medical examinations, I do think at the very bottom, you have to prepare to fork out big money for you to access these medical health services uh, from the nurses and doctors who are still available in this country. So I think that's what I can say concerning the cost of living. The cost of living. So the overall common denominator, you must bring money, or you must have money, or you must possess money in your pocket, in your bank account, in your purse, in your bag, wherever you put your money in. So the overall common denominator, like I'm saying, you must have money to be prepared to live life, or you want to maintain your standard of living that you've been having wherever you are, and you want to maintain that same kind of quality of life or that same standard of living. At the very bottom, the common denominator, overall speaking, you must have money. You must have money. You must have money. So that's my take concerning the cost of living in the city of Harare. And that's my commentary on this subject. Accommodation, rent, everything, yeah, depending on the residential area about rent, accommodation, depending on the residential area. Is it Chitungwiza? Is it Kambuzuma? Is it Yetfield, Eastleigh? Is it Sendosa? Is it maybe Mabuku there, Tafara? Is it Warren Park? Yeah, $80, $60, $70, $100, 120, 110. Is it a one room or maybe a full house? It depends. But my best advice is for you to just bring money, a lot of money, so that at any moment, at any point, you are prepared to negotiate your way through, you are prepared to navigate your way through. Maybe it's food, maybe it's the accommodation, transportation, maybe it's medical health services. At any point, you are prepared because you have money in your pocket, in your bank account. So thank you very much. This is my take about the life in Harare. Uh, and we are hoping and praying to God Almighty Jehovah that the economy will continue to grow and develop to higher levels, to higher pedestals. So we are still praying to God. Because when the economy grows through a lot of productivity in terms of goods and service production, then it means the benefits from that activity will trickle down to all the citizens of the country, to all the companies, industries of the company. So thank you very much. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing out now. Sure.
I know what you're doing now.